Neil Hero time, you rode him last time out. He was placed in that race. He steps up to 1,650 metres here. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, look, the horse has been racing well. He was a good second last time, just beaten by one. He had a nice charmed run through the race, and he hit the line quite well. Obviously, stepping up in distance is a little bit of an unknown, but he seems to have nice racing manners, and he should be able to position up nice and easy wherever that may be. Look, it's coming towards the end of the season, I suppose, so it's worth a try to see if he can stay the extra distance now. And look, I can't guarantee that I think he will definitely get it, but I think there's every chance that he can.
We had a rare week off racing this time last week. How did you spend a few days away from it all?
Yeah, my family and I, we went to Fiji, which is we'd never been before, and it's obviously like, while we're at this, we may as well try new places, and it's a beautiful place. It was what I would call paradise. The people are so nice, but considering we had to take our kids out of school to go, we got some rugby balls from the sports the department in school, which we went and played rugby at the local village school with the kids, so they learnt the cultural few things as well as a holiday. And they were most welcomed in by such nice people to go and play rugby with all the kids. So, not only just was it a holiday, but it was a lovely cultural learning curve for the kids. And that's what's important.
Paul, Planet Star for a 5-year-old. He's in career best form, isn't he?
Yeah, no, for sure. He's really sort of picked up the last sort of 4 or 5 months, and he's found his niche around the valley over 1,200 metres. But he's been a very consistent horse.
What's been the key to him to getting him going as well as he is?
I think physically he's strengthened a lot. He was always a pretty light frame sort of horse, and he's muscled up a lot. And as you say, he's probably just starting to reach his peak.
Draw Nate, what are your thoughts heading into Wednesday night's race with him?
Well, he's going to go forward. Whether he can cross him from 8, we'll just have to wait and see. But he'll be going forward from the barrier, and he sort of seems to be the type of horse that likes to be on speed and just keeps rolling.
After Sunday, it's been a good few days for you. Nice to see Chicken Dance win as well as he did.
Yeah, well, it's nice to come, bring a horse back next year that's got a bit of potential. But he's pretty raw, and there's still a significant amount of improvement in him, I think.
Nice to hear the story behind the name of the horse too.
Yeah, well, Patrick and his granddaughters, I think, coerced him into calling it that. And as they say, that as the song goes longer, the dance gets quicker. So that's how they came up with it.
John, Country Star, hasn't raced since March. Did he have any issues, or did he just need a break, did you feel?
Last time he raced, he got a bit of blood, but he'd had a fair bit of racing before that, so he was due for a break anyway. He's had some time off, and he looks in good shape. A couple of trials, so he's healthy and well. We'll go to the races and see if he can keep up with these 1,000-metre horses. They'll be pretty fast for him. But if he gets a nice trail, he might get home.
Is that the sort of plan for him? Is there another race you've got in mind over longer for him after this?
I don't think so. I think he's on 100, so he won't be eligible for a Class 2 if he runs well. But if he can get away with a race like this before the end of the season, that'll be a good ending for him.
Have you been happy with those 2 trials that he's had here?
Yeah, he's had 2 in Sha Tin and 1 in Chung Fa, so all the trials have been sound.
And as you say, he's got to 100, considering he started off at 52 for a horse in his first season. He's done a good job, hasn't he?
He's done a lot of work this season. He's done an excellent job, but he's had time to have a break and have another run, so he might as well have it.
True Grit, John. He's won his last 3. Any reason why he can't make it 4 on Wednesday night?
Well, only because he's rising up in class all the time, so that would be the only reason. It's a pretty competitive race. There's some nice horses in it, and there seems to be, quite strong speed in it. So it'll be a good test. Whoever wins the race is going to win again. He's done everything right. He's been good, and he's sort of shown some potential. He's won his last start. Length and a half was a fairly solid win, and he's probably entitled to run well again.
All of his racing has been at Happy Valley. Does that track suit him better at Sha Tin, or could we see him here in the future, do you think?
Well, I think he can come here and acquit himself well. It's just that Happy Valley seems to be running well there ever since we started racing him, so there's no need to change at the moment, but eventually he'll have to come to Shatin.
Just a final one for you. 6 meetings left for the season, including Wednesday night, and then the trainers' title you lead 73 to 68. What are your thoughts on the current state of play?
Well, I certainly don't feel like a winner at this point because John's got a lot of horses running well, and he's got some pretty classy gallopers. So there'll be a bit of luck involved in the next 6 meetings. So whoever has the luck will win the championship.